So we have our first unboxing from speedcubeshop.com. I will say I'm actually pretty impressed. The reason why I'm impressed is not only that all the boxes come, they're not dented or damaged looking, but also I got this checklist. I like that. I don't know. I like the order fulfillment checklist. Also, you got a card in here. You know how to call customer service, where to go online, follow them on social media. So you didn't watch this video about a business card and a checklist. However, you did come here to see what's in these boxes. Okay, so our first cube we have here is the ShengShou Legend 3x3. It's a black puzzle with all the stickers. Again, we know how much I love stickers, but you know, I'm willing to be a little bit more optimistic. From first feel, it's very greasy, very, very oily. This puzzle needs to be wiped down a bit, and I'll do that shortly. One thing out of the gate that I noticed here are the stickers. They're very bubbly. I gotta push out the bubbles, the air bubbles, in a lot of these stickers here. I'm not too pleased with that. That coupled with the it being the stickered puzzle, it looks like there's actually some dust particles or something underneath these stickers, which is what's causing it to bubble. So I'm gonna have to probably peel back all these stickers and go from there. Again, from first impressions, the piece separation is actually pretty good here, so no complaints there. Going in the first turns, I actually don't mind it. So for being a puzzle, it was $3.95. It actually turns really well. So let's go ahead and get in corner cutting. So corner cutting struggles here at the halfway mark. There's really no way around that. Kind of locks up. But anyways, you're not really going to be corner cutting too much after this anyway. So corner cutting is not too impressive. However, I will say that when it corner cuts in this area, it's effortlessly. Again, corner cutting, you know, nothing too great there. But for a puzzle, for a budget puzzle, this puzzle's feeling pretty good. The stickers, however, I like. I love the bright stickers. Very vibrant. You know how my love for the word vibrant. Vibrant orange. Kind of got that construction orange. That really neon-y construction yellow. The green. The red isn't too impressive. The blue, and the white, So 50% of the colors I can dig. And you can see that glow off of my lights. It glows under my hands. Not really much more to say about this puzzle than this, but it certainly turns well. I'm sure after I warm it up a bit, it'll probably be a much better puzzle. So not much more to say about this now. I may do a comparison review with all these other budget puzzles I just got, but for now, let's move on. All right, so this puzzle I have here is the YuXin Fire 3x3 Stickerless Bright Edition. I can tell you right now, just from feeling this puzzle, just from the weight of it, it feels extremely budget. Comparing this to the ShengShou Legend 3x3, that's even $1 cheaper. This is $4.95, that one is $3.95, and this one feels extremely budget. So far, I'm not feeling very impressed with this puzzle. Just from first touch, it just feels very light, very budget. And it's ironic because when I want a budget puzzle, I don't want it to feel like a budget puzzle. So going into piece separation, it's very tight. I have to put a lot of effort into separating these pieces. I can tell that it's two pieces that are fused together. The piece separation, it just does not feel good. The sticker placement of the centerpiece there is off. I'm not really a fan of that, but the colors I'm not really against. Very bright, vibrant colors, and it is stickerless, so you got some pluses there. And out of the box, it's not greasy. That could also mean problems as far as overall turns, but let's go ahead and get into first turns. Very sandpapery. It doesn't turn effortlessly. It turns like it needs to be lubed a lot. It's like it's catching on itself. Like it's plastic on plastic, and it's just not very, very well lubed. So I'm sure it needs to be broken in quite a bit as far as like, it feels very gear, like I'm turning gears. I can't even corner cut. I'm right here and I can't even corner cut. So this puzzle, the Fire 3x3, I would not recommend as far as wasting almost $5 on this thing. There are so many better puzzles that you can get for basically $5. Yeah, let's move on. All right, so for this puzzle, we have the QiYi Thunderclap version 2 3x3. It's a black edition with the stickers. Right out of the gate, I love the hard shell case that it comes in. Beautiful, very well done. This puzzle was $8.95 on speedcubeshop.com. The stickers are placed very well. I see a bubble there. That's about it. There's about one bubble, which I can easily press that out. Out of the gate, it's not super greasy, so it doesn't feel that bad. It could be wiped down, which I'll probably do. I also just like the look of it. You know, the other puzzles I had, you know, it looked like a traditional Rubik's Cube. I like this kind of octagon-y shape in the center. It's not round, it's not squared off. It just looks better. It kind of reminds me, these pieces all around, all these edge and corner pieces, do remind me of the Gans puzzle. So I like that. So I'm sure, I'm very hopeful for this puzzle. The centerpiece sticker is placed right in the center, so I like that too. So piece separation is actually not that impressive. It separates fairly well. Actually, I lie. This separates fairly well. I have to kind of get into it a little bit. And I'm looking into it as well. I see lots of lube. So it is lubed very well. So that should mean good for turning. All right, let's go into first turns. So this thing, it turns really well. It doesn't feel locky or geary overall. Like, yeah, this thing, it definitely feels like a higher quality puzzle. For again, about $9, I wouldn't expect anything else. This is kind of like the next level budget puzzle. And again, this is the version 2 of the Thunderclap, so yeah, feels very good. I would recommend this puzzle. It just feels good. It feels very well lubed. It's something that I would definitely use on a regular basis. Certainly not my main, but this could be someone's main pretty easily. So not much more to say about that. As far as like the corner cutting goes, it's corner cutting right there at about the halfway mark with some effort, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna pop out of place. So the pieces do the corner cuts fairly well. I mean, again, you gotta like, you know, you gotta work it, but again, just because I'm working it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I don't feel like I'm gonna be popping these edge pieces out. So yeah, good puzzle. So let's go on from there. Okay, so the next puzzle I have here is the GuanLong 3x3 stickerless. Oh, and the pink edition. I forgot that I got the pink. All right, so this puzzle was kind of on request. The version that they were asking for didn't exist on Speed Cube Shop, so I got the GuanLong instead. However, I was able to find the other puzzle. I got it through Amazon, and I'll open it up next. And I'm going to be doing kind of a comparison video of that too, aside from this video, so I won't go too in depth with these puzzles, but I will give you kind of my initial reactions. This puzzle is $3.95 on Speed Cube Shop, and it, again, kind of like the Fire 3x3. This feels very, very budget too. I'm not really super impressed. Piece separation is actually much better than the Fire, but it's still like just from the feel, it feels very cheap. And again, I know it's a budget puzzle, and that's kind of what you expect with the budget puzzle. But again, when I am buying a budget cube, I expect it to be less budgety. You can even see the light from the orange into the white just because of my light right here. I'm not sure, you know, how I like the quality of the plastic. It's very see-through-y, which I don't really like. I'd rather it be thicker plastic. So let's go ahead and get in the first turns. So first turns, it feels like it's kind of sandpapery. The Fire was a much more coarse sandpaper. This is a much less coarse. This is kind of a finer sandpaper. So the friction feels like it's there, but it's not really there. Corner cutting is just not there. I can't even force it. So I would say the corner cutting is about right there at the kind of that 20% mark, barely. And I actually don't even feel comfortable with that. I feel like if I really force the issue, I'm gonna pop these edges right out. So this is a puzzle that if you're looking to increase your speed solving time, this is probably not gonna be your go-to puzzle. I don't think this is something you would ever take to a competition, but this is also that puzzle you just don't really care if you break it. There's really not much more to say about that. Corner cutting's not that great. It feels very like it's going to break if I solve this too quickly. Can't even corner cut it. The plastic is very cheap. It's see-through, so not a fan of that. And all in all, I mean, for $3.95, I would say out of all these puzzles that were in that range, the ShengShou Legend 3x3 is probably the better one. So let's move on to the other one. All right, so last but not least, I got the I think it's pronounced YuLong. It's a smooth stickerless puzzle. I got it on Amazon because it's actually a discontinued puzzle on the Speed Cube Shop, so I couldn't buy it there. This puzzle from right away, first reactions, is actually really interesting. When I tap on the puzzle anywhere, I get this weird vibration, like there's springs in it that are like vibrating immediately. I don't know how I feel about that, but it does feel a lot more heavy duty than the YJ GuanLong, but this one feels a lot more sturdy. Also, the plastic is thicker, so I can't even see the colors through the light, which is nice. And the sticker, there's at least a sticker in the center. Unlike the GuanLong, there is no sticker, so this one has one. Immediately upon noticing these colors are virtually the same. The red is not pink, unlike the other one, it's a pink version. Piece separation, very poor. This is probably the tightest puzzle that I have in this 5 puzzle unboxing. Not impressed with the piece separation, so I'm not really hopeful that this is going to corner cut well. And it feels really tight, but again, really, it's also a much more dense puzzle, a lot heavier. So going into first turns, I would say it actually feels, no, I take it back. I'm flicking it hard. This is actually probably the worst puzzle out of all of them. And I understand now why Speed Cube Shop discontinued it. This one feels like it's probably the most grainy, the most frictiony puzzle. Like I have to actually like physically like move this puzzle. Like it doesn't effortlessly turn. Like to make these moves, it's very sandpapery. Yeah, I don't like it at all. Even corner cutting doesn't even exist. You can barely corner cut right there. That's about it. And I feel like that's pushing it. Like I'm going to pop out this edge piece if I keep doing it. This needs a lot of lube, and honestly, like I'm sure it just needs to be loosened up. But out of the box, I mean, if you're not really used to like adjusting your puzzles, this puzzle is not something you'd feel like you're proud of. Actually, I take it back. This puzzle has a purpose. If you want to work on that hand strength and like solving a puzzle, I feel muscles in my hands that I haven't worked in a long time. So this is yeah, this is kind of like a hand training puzzle. Ugh. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but you can't buy it anyways unless you buy it on Amazon. So. Alright, so thanks again for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and the little bell for notifications. It really helps me out. So if you like this video, please hit like. Also, feel free to comment your favorite cube out of this one, or the cube you like the most, or maybe the cube you had a bad experience with. You know, again, I love hearing your feedback as well as your critiques. I will be going into some comparison videos in the days and weeks to come. So if there's a matchup you'd like to see, kind of a side-by-side comparison or mini cube comparison, also put that in the comments. So until next time, happy cubing.